The weather said, "Listen, keep all 4 seasons of your clothes out."
That's a fact.
Pretty much.
That is a fact. Mine got the cocaine white Pumas on. Them shit's clean though.
Thank you. With the cocaine white phone.
Said the cocaine. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot your phone was white.
I did that on
You
purpose.
look like one of them old school drug dealers.
You want to know what? So it's funny.
As soon as he go to Miami, he grab one of them shirts, motherfucker.
It was actually your fault when I was doing the bingo. So that's how you know you old. You got to unbutton the last button to allow for your dad bod and shit. I was doing the bingo, which you guys have seen by now. Yeah. By the time this comes out, you'll have seen the bingo thing. And I was watching the episode where you was like, yo, what happened to the fucking print shirts? And I was like, he's right. What did happen to the print shirts? Then
you went and purchased that one just because.
No. I had this one.
You had it?
Yeah. But what happened was I watched, did you see the Juvenile Tiny Desk yet?
Yeah.
And Juvenile had the all white outfit with the Burberry shirt and belt on. I was like, I'm going to wear all white today. The only white shirt I had was a Cultivate polo. But it was when I was way bigger, so it just looked weird. I looked like I worked at
a dress,
motherfucker. You know the niggas you see at the like the mental hospital, like the orderlies. I looked like I came from my shift there, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with something
I'm not
else.
gonna lie. I mean, I heard you talked about you play like you have an Xbox or whatever. You remind me of that one part of Max Payne 3 when he said "fuck drinking" and shaved his head.
Oh yeah,
and he literally had like the same exact shirt on, going through the favela looking for people to shoot.
Oh shit! Who knew? I draw my inspiration from many places, but anyway, we got a guest in the building, so we'll probably just cut down on our pre-talk and let's get it fucking started.
Facts, let's get it motherfucking popping.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn. I'd like to thank you for letting me be myself.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the crib. It's another confused ass weather day. I say that because the app said it's supposed to be raining for like 3 days, and it's just rained today and it got hot.
It rained for like 20 minutes and then back to hell.
Yeah. And anyway, I'm Rahmonn.
I happen to
forgot to mute that track.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Do I keep letting it play?
Gonna let it rock? Is it gonna be in the jaw?
No.
Oh, it just
no. It's just we'll just keep talking over it anyway. I was so proud of myself because I'm like, I remembered the lights.
I remembered everything.
I remember
everything. Rookie mistake,
but made a rookie mistake. Anyway, it is episode
70.
It's kind of cool with the background music. Like I really feel in the vibe of the intro.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the intro
episode 70. I'm Rahmonn.
I'm Darien.
And in the house we have SBC Profphet. Oh, sorry. I get yelled at because I don't introduce people, so I was trying to be better.
Oh, my fault. I'm used to when working with Jordan because I'm always in front of the camera. Also, I'm his what he calls DJ Khaled, so he's always like, and to my left, and then I gotta say some stupid shit. So.
I gotta say some stupid shit.
If you guys remember, we had Mr. Bartender, Mr. B, as he always says on the pod, and this is Mr. B's right hand, which we'll get into in a second. But sir, we start with a little thing just to remind you that not everything is bad and life could be worse. So what are you grateful for today?
Oof, that's a tough one because I deal with depression severely. So always trying to look for something grateful is tough. But I mean, I guess for the little moments. I mean, like I said, I just came here from hanging out with family at a pool party and, you know, had to do laundry at home. So I had to come in this. And told my uncle he was on his way back to our house. I said, hey, bring me some socks and shoes. And he forgot. So I'm in the slippers.
Oh, shit.
Sheesh.
His slippers?
No.
Oh, I was going to say.
Like, all right, you don't want to bring me the shit? All right, I'm gonna steal your slippers. Because, and then the funny thing was I just kind of left. Like, they knew what I was doing. I was like, oh yeah, hey, I'm about to go do a podcast. And, you know, a lot of my family's older, so they're like, what's a podcast? And I was like, well.
You said pot roast?
But like, just say NPR before they had music. Because they used to have a bunch of talk shows. It was a talk radio show, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
really
just
listen to NPR.
so then I just dipped. So if he's wore his slippers, he'd have been like, where the hell did Prophet go? Where the fuck are my slippers?
So what part of that are you grateful for, though?
Spending it with my siblings. I don't really spend a lot of time.
Okay.
I'm 23. I'm the oldest, and the second oldest, she's 6 years apart from me.
Okay.
And my brother, my only brother, he's 8 years apart from me. So, we don't do we do some similar things, obviously, but like some of the things like they don't do yet. Yeah.
Like they can't go to the bar with you.
Yeah, that age difference makes a difference. So.
Yeah. I was just sitting here thinking, you're the age of my youngest son.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Of your youngest son.
My youngest son.
God damn.
That is what it is. What are you grateful for, sir?
That I ain't as old as your ass. It's like, nah. I'm grateful for my wife. Once again, I'm definitely grateful for her understanding in me and her love that she has for me, and like how strong we continue to get, and the fact that like it literally feels like can't shit fuck us up, like can't shit break us apart. And
I would agree with that sentiment.
yeah, and I love it. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, nah, never mind. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I was just thinking, like, if Thanos snapped, your love is probably so strong that neither of you would have been gone.
Or we both would have been.
You would have endured. Nah, I think I would have endured.
Yeah, I mean, if you
fuck Captain Marvel, it'd have been y'all beating Thanos' ass.
Thanos whoop my fucking ass. Fuck you. What are you talking about?
You die as quick as Loki did in the beginning.
He gonna pluck my ass.
Loki than you.
Hell
nah. When Thanos wasn't all that. I mean, without the gauntlet, I mean, look at him. When he was a farmer, he got his ass handed to him. He's just chilling. Granted, he was chilling, whipping up omelets or whatever the fuck he was doing. Mm-hmm. And then they just busted straight. That was some gangster shit, though. See, I didn't think Marvel was gonna do nothing like that. Marvel was just like,
they ran down on his ass.
Yeah. They ran up in his house and then just ended him.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, damn, before all breakfast was done. I bet they ate his shit too.
What'd you do? I aimed for the head. I'm grateful for books. Just learning, right? And I put that there on purpose.
I know.
I know why you put it there. You know. So if you're an OG listener, you know that I was venting about having lent this book to somebody and not being able to find it. So I finally broke down and bought the motherfucker again, which is cool because it's updated to add streaming and shit. And the original one I had, streaming wasn't a major part of the business. So whoever's got my book, you keep that shit.
Fuck boy.
Why you think they fat?
I said fuck boy.
Oh.
Fuck it. So what?
You made me narrow it down. Started. Did I?
So why you think they fat? Did a chubby motherfucker take off on my stuff?
Oh shit. Anyway, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, like I said, I'm the oldest of 5 siblings, including me. So that's 6 basically. But we're all half siblings. 2 sisters and a brother. Me, we got the same father. And then 2 sisters and I have the same mother.
Okay.
So they're not related, but they call each other brother and sister and all that. But I'm basically the thing that intertwines. But yeah, I call myself an entertainer. I mean, I make YouTube videos. I make music. I was telling him before we were even recording that I write screenplays and shit. Like, my brain is just so scattered that I just do a whole bunch of randomness. But music is like my main thing. Like, I've been making trashy offbeat raps when I was 8 years old, thinking I was the shit. Like, yo, this is what I want to do.
We all do it at first. Yeah. And it's funny, I'm sitting here. Are you nervous?
Why? The leg?
Well, not just the leg, but just in general. Because I don't know if you watched any of his videos or like I've watched excerpts of you and Dom's performances. And you're really animated when you're out on the stage performing. So this is kind of like opposite of what I've seen.
Oh, no, it's because it's like, it's a seat that has nothing supporting and all that shit. So I ain't trying to be like, woo, and then just fall back. And then that's the end.
It's funny. We plan to buy a 3rd seat for guests, but we have a guest that will be highly upset if anybody got to sit in that seat prior to them because they were the first person to ever call us out when David was like, I was talking to David the other day. He's like, you better not buy a seat and let somebody else sit in there before me. Shout out to my guy.
But yeah, nah. So, I mean, I'm a little nervous, but I'm just nervous because it's just, this is a new environment for me.
Okay.
I mean, I've never done nothing like this. And, my plan is to do more of these, obviously, to maybe one day be on the Breakfast Club and deal with Charlemagne's out-of-pocket ass comments and shit.
Okay. I mean, I can give you practice if you want some out-of-pocket comments.
Oh, no, like...
I'm your guy.
I've seen some, like I said, I'll be on Jordan's YouTube channel and I'm like trying to put up a short for him or whatever because like he said I'm his social media manager also, so that includes YouTube. On Tuesdays when he uploads, that's him. Sometimes it's me. It's been like twice that I've done that, but that's usually him. But any shorts or anything on his community page, that's me.
Okay.
So,
and I realize you might be more famous than I know because I never got to talk to you until today. So I asked Jordan, was he his lawyer?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I was meaning to talk to you in person. I just was busy with like real life stuff, so I just never got to it. And he was just doing it the whole time. And I'm
just jealous because I want somebody I want to have a handler. Pause. That sounded weird.
Handle what, motherfucker?
No, you know how like when you're a secret agent and you have a handler that kind of is your in between. Yeah, I'm gonna think of another word. Okay,
I ain't
cool.
gonna be your handler, nigga. You on your own. You are on your own.
How did you meet? How did you meet like Dom and Jordan?
Well, I met Dom in high school, freshman year. From his point of view, he said he felt bad for me.
Okay, I can see him saying that.
Yeah, he said he felt bad for me, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be friends with this kid." But then he saw like I got kicked from my table, like a reality show. In art class, they kicked my ass from the table and had me sitting with a whole bunch of girls that like ignored me. And one of them was a mute.
Wait, did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, one of them was a mute. I tried to talk to her so many occasions, and I would forget every single time that she was a mute.
Oh shit!
And I felt bad because I would say something.
Fucking stuck up bitch.
She would look at me, and I'd just be like, "Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I'm so sorry." But yeah, I met him in 9th grade, and we've been friends since.
Okay.
All the highs and lows. And Jordan, I've known him for about now 2 years, I think it's been 2 years. And he worked at TGI Fridays with Dom, with lyricists. So I went there, when I started working there, I met him, and we've been cool since.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question that I asked Dom. And I think you told me not to ask this question. But since he said he wanted practice for the Breakfast Club, I'm going to ask the question anyway. So, is lyricist the leader of SBC?
See, he's going to hate my answer, but yes, you're the fucking leader. Accept it.
I don't think he's going to hate that answer.
No, he hates it because he doesn't want to feel like he's the leader because...
That's basically what he said.
We had that.
Like, I don't want to make it seem like, I'm the leader, I do everything, but like in a way I
But he does. He does. And he... he tries to not, have a big ego, which I can respect that. But listen, bro.
You might want to flip your driver. I don't know if the camera's getting your driver's license. There you go.
Oh, shit.
That's all right.
It's so shit.
I'll blank it out, but I was thinking, do I want to blank that out for 50 minutes? No.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was just curious. Not trying to start trouble in anybody's crew. I just...
he's cool. And, I say he's the leader. I've always said he's the leader. Whenever something is brought up with the group, it's always kind of talk to him. And that's why, even though he doesn't want to admit it, or doesn't want to see it, he's a leader. Like if we're like, oh man, I don't think this person really is in it anymore 100%. We talk to him and see what he thinks. It's like kind of like a mobster almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fact.
I had a question for you. And you could try and answer the question too. I know your knowledge of me is just what you've seen on... in YouTube, but that's pretty much me. But how would you? So let's say you and your wife meet this.
I hate when you, Gary, ask me a question and your eyebrow lift up. That's why I know.
Because I'm curious for the answer, and it's crazy. First of all, I thought Darien got another podcast partner because I've been texting this motherfucker heavy all week.
Texting me all week. I ain't gonna lie.
He ain't respond to shit until I text you in a group with Malik. And you responded in that group.
That was Malik?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know who that was. I was just going to let it slide.
I wouldn't text you randomly in a fucking group. First of all, before I
assumed it was somebody I know.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't Zach because
you have Zach's
I got Zach's number. Yeah, so.
Real quick, I just want to address, we've talked about the intelligence of your daughter before. But then about a week ago now, your daughter tried to run a scam on me and your brother. On the phone.
I forget what the fuck she texted, but y'all niggas started calling me and texting me, yo, is that you?
She texted, hello, guys.
Like that right there. Y'all should have known.
Away, I was
hold on. Like,
this is a setup.
Like texting,
he got kidnapped.
Guys. Like,
and then she went to, can you guys please stop? And I'm like, so Kit calls me. It's like, yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but some shit ain't right. Like, I don't know if he thought you got kidnapped or some shit.
Yo,
see, but that's the thing. You can't say kidnapped because he's an adult, so he got abducted.
Abducted, yeah.
He was highly concerned. He called me in the middle of the day to figure out what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, and then text me, is this you?
And I text you on the side, and I was like, well, wait, what if they hacked? I was gonna message you, and I'm like, well, what if they hacked? Because that's what I assume. You have an Android, so it's probably easily hackable and shit. That somebody had hacked your phone. Somebody had hacked your phone or some shit.
Nah.
And then days later, it dawned on me, your daughter is 4. And she's able to type a grammatically correct sentence. I don't know that I could write at 4 yet. Like, do you remember? Could you write at 4?
Yeah. I was it's weird. I went through like special education my whole life pretty much, except for like 2 grades.
Okay.
Like 4th and 5th grade, I went to like the normal side of my school. And people made it such a big deal. They're like, oh shit, he's going to the Richardson Park side. Oh shit. He's not in the learning center no more.
Oh shit. I don't remember being able to write, much less type on a keyboard. And she was typing grammatically correct sentences.
She's so smart. That shit's scary sometimes, bro.
Yeah, I was waiting for her to ask for a credit
card. She has
this
thing where she does that. Like, she'll want to use my phone. Like, I let her watch videos or some shit on my phone, like, just because. And then she'll get extra quiet. I'm like, yo, what you doing? And she's like, I'm not texting. Like, motherfucker. Like, you know I don't want you texting, but you gonna sit here. Like, no, I'm not texting. Like, you just snitched on yourself.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so a question I was going to ask you, I had to get that out of the way. So you and your wife had a line dance event, right? And let's just say, for example, the girl in the green dress asked you about me. So how would you describe me to a young lady that you thought we might hit it off?
I'm only going to tell her your good traits.
Oh, shit. You got to tell her the whole truth. That way don't waste the time.
I think I would just say, listen. I think I would just say, like, okay, he's an engineer. He's worked with Drake. That's all I'd say. Even if it's bullshit.
See, I'm not capping for nobody, bro.
Yeah, don't cap.
I'm not capping.
I'll be like, he's worked with Drake.
Because she going to be looking for that, too. She going to be looking
She going to be looking for the Drake-type lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take her every place Drake said in the lyric, don't go, or that's not cool. We're going to go to Spirit. We're going to Benihana.
They're going to be like, where's the owl? Where's the owl luggage and all that shit? So he'll be like, it's in the dry cleaner.
Hell no.
I'm going to be up late at night with my Walmart luggage trying to draw out. Fuck, I can't get this shit right.
Yeah. Shit, I don't even know how to explain you to her, motherfucker, bro. Not in the negative way.
I'm just curious.
Like, nah, because I would probably say, like, you like you're honest, you're hardworking, you're very caring and all of that shit. But I'm not telling her none of them toxic traits. Okay.
That's from the past?
That's up for her to find out.
You'd be like, and by the way,
you got some dark shit in the past. So
if this nigga say he don't want to go somewhere, he don't want to go.
And if you try to get him to go, he say he about to go get some cigarettes. He not coming back. He not coming back.
I was just curious. It was a random question I thought of, and I was like, I wonder what he would fucking say.
That is a good question. I'd probably be like, babe, she asked about Rahmonn, and then let her do it.
I'd be curious to hear. I won't put your wife on the spot because I won't get cussed out. But I'd be curious to hear how she would describe me to one of her girlfriends. You have to ask her and tell me and like give me a video reaction or something.
Yeah,
because I'm dying to know what she
all right,
say.
nigga. You know she direct.
I know, but that's why I want that. I want that.
Your feelings might be hurt after that, motherfucker.
But that's okay. It'll give me something to go work on.
Right. I feel you.
Man, I'm so glad like Dom isn't here or Jordan isn't here to answer that question for me because I'd be terrified of
what do you think? You don't know what they would say?
I'd be terrified of what they say.
I would have a guess just based on. Like, I love the videos when you and Dom are interacting, and Dom seems to have you in a lot of. I'm assuming that's because you guys are around each other.
Yeah,
often.
And it's always usually me being a fucking idiot. So he just takes. Like last night, he tweeted 21 cents, added my name, and put shaking my head. And because the lady wanted to know if she could add an extra 21 cents to make it an even $9 for the Ronald McDonald House, and I said no.
Yeah, you can kiss my dick for Ronald McDonald House, motherfucker. Y'all got enough money
for 21 cents.
So my wife did that while we went there the other day. I was so upset, bro. I ain't say nothing though, but I was so upset. I'm like, yo, they don't need it. Ronald McDonald House, bro, they don't need it.
Yeah,
McDonald's is like, though most of their food is shit.
Yeah,
they're the #1 fast food spot.
Oh yeah, because they picked the best real estate.
Yeah,
that's what their business is, real estate,
bro. Every location of them Jones is literally a prime location.
Hey, you ever notice this one of the most convenient if you just wanted to stop for something quick?
Mm-hmm.
It's like McDonald's is in the right path on the way to wherever you're going.
Yep. And well, it used to be cheap, but now with inflation and all this shit, a McChicken's like $4.
Is it really?
They wildin', yeah.
I still haven't tried the McGangbang yet. Have you ever had a McGangbang?
No, I don't think I want that. I know that's not a real thing, but I would hope that's not a real thing.
Oh shit! It's
what was it again? It's a cheese
McDouble and the McChicken, and you put the McChicken in between the two.
Okay. So this is okay. I thought they were legitimately advertising.
Oh, this is food, motherfucker.
I thought this was like a legitimate.
He's on the side texting his friends. I need backup.
No, I just thought that was like a fucking meme or something. I'm like, damn, these guys are talking about something I got no clue what they're talking about. McGang. Like, listen, hey, man, whatever you do with McDonald's is your choice. Like, somebody bought all the Big Mac meat. For what? I used to work at a Burger King, so like there was times where we'd have to be like, yeah, we ran out of Whopper meat, and people would be like, how the fuck you run out of Whopper meat? You're a Burger King.
Don't they come frozen though, the patties? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's a good ass question though. Like I never understand how places run out of what they specialize in.
Pizza Hut is very frequently when I would go to Pizza Hut.
I get that y'all sell a lot of them, but that's all you sell.
Yeah.
So why you don't got enough? Like I understand running out the little shit, like Taco Bell's chicken wings, like that. Right. I understand.
Oh no, Taco Bell's chicken wings.
They did.
Don't do it to yourself.
I wouldn't, but
don't do it to yourself.
I was just that's weird, and I mean,
that's
guess
why I said that. So.
They usually butt up against KFC, so
yeah.
I've not had to talk about wings. They might be okay, but from what I've heard, it leaves people out of commission.
Yeah, asshole gonna turn into a waterfall. Bruh,
I wasn't trying to say it like that, but yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't trust it. You already be on some shit.
Yeah, I get petrified when fast food places make shit that they know they're not supposed to be making.
Yeah.
Like, what is McDonald's doing making a calzone? You think I'm gonna trust that?
Wait, what?
What?
No, they're not making a calzone.
I was about to say. I missed that.
Hell, no.
They did have some wings for a little bit, McDonald's, and they weren't bad.
They was alright.
They was alright
once though.
For what you would expect from a McDonald's
wing. It wasn't like I want some wings. Let me stop at McDonald's.
Right.
No, it was I'm at McDonald's. So let me grab a wing and test it. Yeah.
Yep.
I think they're bringing back the snack wraps though. I could have sworn I seen a commercial.
Them Jones.
No.
That was probably the #1 thing I was getting at one point. Like every day, not every day, but you know what I mean. Every time I went, snack wraps.
See, I'm such a plain Jane. I don't even pay attention. I know the number of the thing that I get, all the 1 or 2 things that I get all the time.
What do you get
This
usually?
nigga get a number 5 every time.
Nah, either the double quarter pounder or a Big Mac.
That's it?
Quarter pounder or a Big Mac.
You just get the sandwich?
No, I get the meal.
Okay. I was about to say, damn.
No, but I mean, so it's either number 1 or number 2, or I think it is. No, 2 is 2 cheeseburgers. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the menu.
But I don't be really going deep diving into the menu board and shit.
Yeah. See, I'm that type of motherfucker. I dive into that menu board because
it's McDonald's though. It's the same shit for like 30
that's why
years.
I gotta dive into the goddamn menu board because I've been getting the same shit for so long. I'm like,
I don't think McDonald's is the place you go like, feel like trying something new. I'm gonna hit up McDonald's today.
McDonald's is somewhere you go to get something real quick. It's not. If you are craving McDonald's, I feel like something wrong with you. I've never craved McDonald's.
Well, then damn, I guess I must be insane.
You never just be like, no, I think you out of you never just be like, I want some fries, McDonald's fries.
No.
You've never thought about just McNuggets? You never...
Like maybe fries, but other than that, like I never thought I want.
Oh, that's right. You're a Burger King guy. Anyway, though.
Yeah. Like, but McDonald's just.
That's true because at work I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Like, you want anything? Nah, but I go to Burger King. Yeah, I'm gonna have.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't know. I just can't.
What do you get tolerate Wendy's? What do you get from Burger King usually?
Well, recently I've been getting the Impossible Whopper, but normally just a Whopper.
Me, that what's it called? The number 8, the long ass chicken sandwich.
That shit is trash.
I never tried it.
It's trash.
No, it is.
Susan likes him, and I never understood why.
To me, it's like. Have you had those queso ruffles?
Fuck no.
Well, if you ever try those queso ruffles, hit me back because that's like crack right there. Crack in a bag.
Queso ruffles.
Queso ruffles.
Yeah, it's like queso with like I think sour cream. It's like queso sour cream. But it's
that
like
maybe.
It.
All right, because
I was just thinking about my blood pressure. It sounds salty as shit. Thinking about my blood pressure as I take another
problems, motherfucker. Like I said, I'm thinking about my blood pressure.
No, I think it's like stuff like that is freaking amazing.
Okay.
I remember the first time I was like, ooh, Ruffles with like I'm a big queso guy, so I'm like, ooh, queso, bro. First chip. You know the scene in Ratatouille when he has the meal and it makes him like it changes his whole life. Like he thinks back to when he was a kid, and he had the peanut butter jelly and shit. It was like that.
They're that good?
No bullshit.
Bro,
like listen,
run to the Wawa on a break.
Like,
can I ask you your ethnicity?
I knew this was coming.
Why? I was
thinking because I was gonna say that in my introduction.
I didn't want to make an assumption.
All right. Well, actually, what do you think I am? And I'll tell you if you're right or not.
So I was bouncing in between either a colonizer or a descendant of some Spanish-speaking country.
Yes, I'm triracial. I'm Puerto Rican, white, and black.
Triracial?
Yeah.
You have 3 parents?
No, my mom. No, my mom is mixed, and my dad is full-fledged. Gotcha. My dad's full-fledged Puerto Rican, and my mom is white and black.
Got you. Okay. So, I was like, 3 parents. That's some scroll shit.
How the fuck? Your motherfucking head was getting started hurting. You trying to figure out.
But do you get that all the time?
Oh, no. What I usually get is the age thing. Like my grandparents, they smoke cigarettes, so they'll have me go to the store, and every time they'll be like, "How old are you?" I'm 23, and I'm not. This is not for me.
You know, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's
after a while, then it starts getting annoying.
Yeah,
it gets annoying now, and I'm like, "You're not gonna take my ID." Nah, you're good.
I guess that's the 3 different versions of it.
Yeah.
Now y'all want motherfucker to take your ID just to feel like y'all a little younger. I'm like, yo, I'm old enough. Stop fucking taking my and they're pretty much the same way. Like that's how I am. Like, cause when a motherfucker asks me for my ID, yo, I'll be salty. Like, nigga, I am 30. Like, fuck out of here. Like,
you hear my knee click when I walk up to this counter? This 30-year-old knees. Have you found that you have to defend your ethnicity?
Yeah, constantly. My whole, there was this actually, Jordan, this chick he used to work with. Not gonna say her name, but
I'll beep it out. Maybe.
She didn't like me at all, right? She just didn't like.
Go on.
She just didn't like me, but one of the reasons why she was like she didn't like me, and it was especially bad because I was white. That she didn't like me, even though you see how fucking pale Jordan is, and they're like best friends. So it made no sense to me. I was confused.
I'm sorry, they probably didn't even hear that. My bad.
Wait, the wrong kind of white.
With these fucking people nowadays, you literally any fucking thing, like even black people, white, like you can be the wrong kind. Like they would just assume you're the wrong kind. I don't know what the wrong kind
I guess
is.
she must have thought I was like a fucking creep or something.
Probably, yeah, like because you never know what a motherfucker would think of you, and they'll just dislike you because of how you look or your mannerisms or some shit, like, but not know exactly how you are.
Like I walk with a fucking limp. Trust me, I'm not gonna catch you.
It's shit.
Okay, so the basis of why she didn't like you is because she believed you were white. Well, which is a third correct.
Yes. Like literally, that's the least amount of what I am.
What was she?
She was black.
She was black.
Or probably still is, right? She still is black.
She was.
Let me ask you a question. So,
Maybe
don't mind.
He just hit me with
to point it out. He said she.
I'm still tired from the swimming and all that.
That's all right. You said you wanted a tough interview, so here I am. No, all jokes aside. So, like, let's say there's a day that they're gonna have the what were the three ethnicities?
Puerto Rican, yeah.
So they're gonna have the Puerto Rican Day Parade, the White Parade. I don't know if they're allowed to do that.
Yeah,
and the Black Parade.
I'm not attending the White Parade.
See 100 Confederate flags, fucking swastikas. You do not.
No, I exclude myself from that one.
Which parade are you gonna attend?
I ain't showing up.
Which one am I gonna go to?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. Damn.
Or I guess a shorter question is, which ethnicity do you identify?
Bro,
the most
Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican.
Okay.
My friends are like, oh, he changes it up. I'm like, because I feel like when you're multiple, you can in certain situations. You pull me over, I drink my coffee with soy milk. I'm white. If you pull me over. But when I'm home and I'm getting yelled at by my grandmother and she tries to throw a fucking chancleta at my head, I'm Puerto Rican.
Do you speak Spanish too?
Barely.
So
was
really
I was
Do you understand it?
I understand. See, the issue is because of the fact that my mom's white, I grew up with her mostly. So she learned it. She ended up learning it. But I was in my teenage years by that point when she was fluent in it. Yeah, and my like my dad's side, they try to teach me, but people never have patience when they try to teach you things. Like when it comes to language, they would say it, I'd be like, huh? They'd be like, and say it in English.
Mm-hmm.
So they never really. In high school, and that's the thing. In high school, I like passed it with flying colors. Like I was actually felt like I was getting a grasp of it, and then as soon as I like graduated, it like just all went away again.
If you're not practicing it, it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of that question because I don't know what came across my head, and I was thinking we were talking about something about like being smart, and like there was a period where I switched off of being smart because I felt like I had to be cooler, right? Excuse me. We hit that point in about 30 minutes is when I start coughing.
Toxic meter.
And people would say stuff like, "Oh, you talk so proper, you talk white," or that shit has always driven me crazy, right? Because I don't think
that's all they do is they associate intelligence with white,
which makes no fucking. And I think it I
know some pretty dumbass white people.
I would think it probably happens less often today than it did when I was growing up. But yeah, that used to be all the thing. Why do you talk white? You mean
why do
with correct grammar and diction?
Like that shit makes no fucking sense.
But have you ever had to like break?
Have I ever
defend your ethnicity?
Yeah. Motherfuckers think I'm Arabian. Motherfuckers think
How
I'm
much
Dominican.
is this, boss?
Motherfuckers think I'm Dominican. I'm all black. Like my dad black, my mom black. They parents black as shit. Like I'm just black. That's just what it is. Like I know if you ask your parents, they be like, yeah, you got this, and that, but mommy, you black. Dad, you black.
Yeah.
I'm black. Ain't nothing else. And yeah. It be your own fucking people. My wife be calling me fucking saying I own 7-Elevens and shit. She like, yo, my wife does not play. She be like, my ass have it.
Oh shit. And then like, what's my favorite expression? My one friend Shay calls me the ambassador of diversity based on my dating and marriage history.
You ain't got no pick.
Huh?
I say you ain't got no picks.
So she would call me the ambassador of diversity, and oftentimes people would feel like because you dated outside your race, you have to defend who you are even more.
Like, oh, you dated a white person.
So that makes me less black.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's how people look at it. They're like, oh, you dating outside your race.
If people just...
It's little like
if people were just themselves and people just respected people for being themselves, there's only a certain things like you cannot be that is universally like unacceptable. But other than that, if you just let people be. Like that's what I think is the issue right now.
That shit's unnecessary. Like just because somebody dates outside their race doesn't change who they are.
I date an Asian person, my family gonna end up hating me or some shit. Like
like the fucking ongoing joke about when white girls date a black dude, the parents give fucking kick her to the curb. Like that shit's wild. Like that makes no fucking sense.
And it's funny having done it. Like you get,
I understand preferences, but
see, even with
your
me,
preference isn't my preference.
My preference is vagina. Like that's it starts there.
Vagina.
It starts there.
Hairy, smelly, it don't matter.
No.
Leaking I'm
just saying it starts
discharge, nigga.
Whoa,
nigga.
Whoa!
You just said vagina. You
no,
ain't say good vagina. You just said it's.
You don't know that at first.
It has to be a working vagina.
It does.
Okay.
Preferably
with a heartbeat.
With a heartbeat, absolutely.
All right, I'm just checking.
But it was never like you know how some people say I only date this or I only date that. It's never been I only date anything. It's I date what I'm attracted to.
He date
whom I'm attracted to. Excuse me.
Date what,
I heard Jen look at me like from across the
he date what's attracted to him.
Yeah. So, yeah. So are you find that since you're this famous entertainer, you beating the ladies off with a stick?
Oh no, man! I'm single as a Pringle.
Okay.
Nobody fucks with me. Like, nah, I'm too awkward for people. And like I'm a very one thing Dom, he literally said it to me yesterday. He's like, you know what your problem is? I was like, what? He's like, you're a dry texter. And I was like, I don't know how can you be a better texter?
That's some real shit. Is my son, one of his old girlfriends, he dumped her because she was a dry texter.
But see,
and I'm like, and that's why I'm more of like this right here is what.
But see, man, I was gonna say that
I will talk.
That's weird. Your generations have most of your conversation.
But it's about
via text.
But if you're not having conversation, period, I can't be on the phone with you. And me personally, I fucking hate being on the phone.
I'm aware. You see, I've called you probably 5 times.
And our fucking phone calls is the max 2 minutes, probably 30 seconds, motherfucker.
Just gotta tell you something quick. I just didn't want to forget, and I'm driving and I couldn't text. Have a good night.
Yep.
I just hit somebody up recently on social media. I was like, oh, hey, I saw your dating profile. This is my name. What do you like to do for fun? Got left on scene. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just.
What app you on? You on Tinder?
I've been on Tinder. I've been on all of them, bro. Honestly, bro. I did shit
like you out doing stuff like you don't
eHarmony and all that shit.
Damn, eHarmony, the
yeah,
OG.
I went on
OG dating app.
I went on Christian Mingle, bro.
Wait, what was the experience like on Christian Mingle?
Facts.
I was on there for 30 minutes, and then I just got depressed with myself because I said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You ever been on J-Date?
I don't know what that is.
It's a site for Jewish women.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, thanks. Let me just write that down on the list real quick.
You might catch a big fish with them Jewish women, nigga.
You're gonna see him rapping in the yarmulke his next performance and shit. Thanks, Rod, worked.
Yeah, and it was crazy. Back when you said you're very animated, I feel like I'm not really animated when I perform. I feel like I'm just trying so hard to not fuck up. That I'm zoned in. So, the crowd isn't there. Nothing is there except for me, the ground I'm standing on, and that's it.
Okay.
And I'm just doing.
And I saw excerpts of it. I was like, wow. Because normally you seem reserved and quiet and more, behind the scenes in stuff I've seen. And granted, I've seen it from the point of view of Dom's social media and now watching Jordan stuff. And then I remember the first time that you guys were performing somewhere, you had put a video up, and I was like, "Oh shit, your confidence really shined through that performance."
Yeah,
and I remember thinking, "Wow, that's impressive." How the contrast that I felt that I saw from the two points of view.
Yeah, definitely. My music is my music. I love it.
What do you typically write about? The ops and shit. That's fucked
I
up.
got no ops.
That was my old hater ass. I'm sorry. Seriously, what are your songs typically about?
Man, I write about my life. I've been through a lot of shit. So I write about that. I write about depression. I write about being a witness to addiction and things like that, and just a lot of things. It gets deep. I've wrote like hype tracks, like my last song that came out, "Party Loud," which was like,
I think that's the one that I saw you perform.
Yeah, that was like. I was also like, I was just doing all these duds. I was just recording to record. I wasn't recording with a purpose. And then that one happened. And then I was like, okay, so this is my thing where I can continue to record duds and duds and duds, but I already know I'll get that one every little couple tracks because so like it's been a little bit. It's been a couple days since I've written.
Oh, well, he said a little bit. He said a couple days. But that's consistency. That's good because you're building that muscle memory. You're doing it regularly.
Yeah, and I've been using this app. I just started recently using a rhymer's block. So like you can like highlight your rhyme schemes and all that with that. I don't know why. I watched a lot of like Genius videos, so it just made me like to deconstruct it.
Oh, okay.
So like if somebody's like, ooh, I want to go look at his thing. Cause you can like post your whatever you write. I could post that and then they could be like, oh, snap. They can see it 5 years in the future. They could be like, oh, on this app, this is where he wrote the song that got him famous. And this is the rhyme scheme, all the colors, everything like that.
That's dope.
Okay.
That sounds dope.
Who are your influences?
Top 5.
Oh, why you gotta hit me with that?
You knew. Come on. You did your homework. You knew he was going to ask you.
Top 5, dead or alive.
Dead or alive. All right. Number 1, Eminem, right off the top. Number 2.
Wait, did your Puerto Rican or your white side choose that?
Both.
Is that both?
Both.
I think even my black side agree with it.
No, I'm joking. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely I'd say Eminem's one. I go with new school right now. I have to say Joyner. Like this is just a top 5 for right now. Joyner is up there. J. Cole, obviously. Cause like, listen, J. Cole, I don't know what he's been on the last like 2 years or so, but he has just been murdering everything he's gotten on.
There hasn't been a verse yet that I've been disappointed with in the last 2 years at all.
So he's like I said, it fluctuates. So like he's been number 1. He's overtaken Eminem for me, whatever. But it just depends. So he's 3 right now. 4 is NF. I don't know if you know who NF is.
NF, nah.
Yeah, he just came out with an album. He makes really like sad, depressing songs. So.
Okay.
And then number 5, I'd probably have to go with. He's an independent artist. His name is Whit Lowry.
Okay.
Whit Lowry.
Yeah, but like I've also listened to Tupac. I've listened to Biggie. I've listened to a lot of greats and Kendrick, and I've listened to Drake. I listen to a lot of people.
Okay.
Right.
But I think like when I used to write music, I wanted to be like Eminem. I wanted to be the whole skits and the whole everything had to rhyme, everything had to flow, everything had to be enunciated correctly.
Okay.
Which made my music terrible.
Okay.
But now I feel like I'm kind of sometimes like J. Cole, where it's just kind of like, bro, you just wrote something down, just say it, get out of there.
Do you literally write your shit, or do you type it in your
I
notes
type
in your
it.
phone?
My handwriting is atrocious, so it's like there's been times where I used to write and I'd go to rap and I'm like,
you forget what
did I say?
What the fuck I was writing.
Do you record yourself?
Yeah. That's why, like, when I seen your setup, I was like, I nerded out a little bit.
Okay.
Because I was like, I want to have something like that. But yeah, I have my.
Yeah, well, I'm welcome to take you on as a client. I'll give you a card when we leave.
That'd be amazing.
I just imagine like a few times I've had to record myself, whether it's in just voiceovers, right? I'm not rapping. It seems like a pain in the ass because...
Oh, it's annoying, especially living in a Puerto Rican household where they don't understand. Like, you're trying to do this as a job. So I'm there. My grandmother's in the kitchen whipping up the rice and all this shit. She's talking all loud. So I'm like, I can't record right now. Even though it's right here. I have to get it out. I don't want to lose it. Right. I don't want to lose the flow. I don't want to lose the idea. So, like, and then can't record too late at night. I can't be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Going all loud and all this stuff. So it's a pain, but it's also, I love it, man. Okay. I it's pretty cheap, but to record on, I use Audacity.
Okay. No, it works.
Yeah, I use Audacity, boom. Usually I send it to lyricists. If not, I'll send it to somebody else, but they then do like on FL Studio. That's where they edit it at. And that's why I started there, like, well, you gotta learn how to mix. And I was like, you're not wrong. But like I said, every time I go under, I just see all
I was gonna say try something different, but also even if you learn it just to understand, so like if you're working with an engineer, it helps you. It makes you be able to communicate better, like what you're looking for. Like,
yeah, and
I
that's the
want
thing.
this
I've always
thing.
worked by myself. I've never worked with an engineer or nothing. So I think that's also like something that would make me a better artist. It's just working with somebody else.
Because think about it, it's like the analogy. Like if you're watching a concert, right, and you see what's everybody doing at the concert, they're recording the concert, right? And what memory tests have shown is that your brain's not recording the memory of the concert. Your brain's remembering you paying attention to making sure you're getting a good shot. So you're not even really remembering the concert as you would as if you just sat there and enjoyed whatever the event is, concert, movie, whatever. And so I have to imagine recording yourself is kind of like that. So even when we're doing this, sometimes I'm like, I would love to just sit here and not have to pay attention to that, right? And if you watch the videos, sometimes you'll catch me like something will catch my eye and like I'm now hyper focused onto that thing and maybe not listening as intently or just being in the conversation because now I'm concerned about something else. So that always fascinates me, people who do record themselves. I like applaud you for that.
Yeah. I've never gone to an actual
But if you
professional
ever
studio.
want to have a professional engineer.
Oh, bro. I start working soon.
Have great rates.
So,
Great rates.
We even take a firm on our website. You can finance it.
I do price match.
Oh shit.
Oh, free Wi-Fi. You fuck niggas out here on this free Wi-Fi, fucking hating ass people.
So being the old guy in the room, right? I'm trying to do outreach and I finally got a TikTok after saying I was not going to get a TikTok. And I'm trying to post more and make videos more. It's just, bro, you got to give me your rates. Maybe we can do some exchange for recording for fucking some of the social media shit you do for Jordan. We'll talk offline, but just like I can capture the content, but then just sitting there stitching it all together, right? And then maybe somebody has a better idea from a different perspective. And I'm not shy to watch videos. I watched a couple videos on today, like what's the best way to present content on TikTok, right? Because TikTok's a new platform for me. And so anyway, long story less long, I've been posting more shit. And then I took an excerpt I'll take excerpts from here all the time because sometimes we'll have a music conversation that relates to my primary focus on my pages. And somebody posts, what did they post? Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you even? I don't understand the need to say something negative that you don't have to contribute to the conversation.
Yeah, that shit's unnecessary, but you gotta look at it as, motherfucker, you still watching me. Like, you took the time. Like, this is what I always say. Like, I am the type of person, I am not gonna take the time out of my day to write a negative comment to somebody that I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
I just scroll past it.
Yeah.
But you took the time out of your day.
Thank you for the comment that increased my engagement on my video. Appreciate it. And then I'm in this group. It's an NPC group. And it's kind of a cool group of community people, right? Because they all understand what you're doing and what your efforts are when you post shit. And I posted the song that I just released on Spotify. I posted the video of me making it in that group on Facebook. And this one kid comes in and he posts, "You got all that equipment and you made a 4-bar loop?" and immediately, my personality. Who the fuck is this nigga? To question what the fuck I did.
Man sent me a screenshot of the shit and I start searching. I'm looking for this motherfucker because I want to give him a stack.
He's like, I can't find it. Oh, there's the end credits.
Give him a stack. Oh, end credits. Oh, we taking too long? Fuck that.
No, I got to remember to mute that next
season. It's probably still not even going to play, is it?
No, it's not playing in the thing. It's just going to be in
our ears.
We just hear it. Like, I could turn it down.
You got to try to talk like it's not there. Like,
there you go.
And they probably think we fucking losing our mind because they don't hear nothing. So they're like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
What's in them glasses? Long story less long. So I'm trying to take the high road, right? That's a part of it. As you become more popular or your content is seen more, people are going to comment, right?
Yeah,
good and bad. and I got to learn to have a thick skin about it. So I think it's great. So I just replied to him.
I wish I had that. Like, and I kind of have it now, but like back, not kind of like I can somewhat deal with it. If you like say something simple like, "Oh, your shit is ass," I'm like, okay. Yeah. But like if you're like, "Oh, nah," and this part right here, you really fucked up, I'll psychoanalyze.
See, that's valuable to me because maybe, like when I send stuff to people, like my coveted group of people who I know will be honest with me, like if I send a beat that I'm not sure about something to, I might send to Darren and say, "What do you think I could do better?" Not just what do you think? What do you think I could do better, right? Because maybe he sees something from the outside that I didn't see. And that's valuable information, not just a comment like a smart ass question. So I just replied with a smiley face and said, "Sure did," right? It's like, but of course, to make it seem like I didn't give a shit, but of course it was still bothering me a little bit.
Yeah. See,
and then I'm watching the other people in the community like my "sure did," like, yeah, that's it. Ignore that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And then finally somebody said, "Well, did you have a problem with the beat?" And he's like, "No, not at all." He's like, "So what's the problem?"
Yeah, he took the time out just to say some bullshit.
Yeah, now back in high school, people used to be. I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
Now people back in high school used to be like that. My music, even though like I say it now, like back then, like I used to think my music was amazing, even though it was all flow, offbeat. It was terrible. But I
was just like Blueface.
Yeah, like. But and that's what pissed me off because he blew up around that time when we were in high school, and I'm like, we're doing the same shit. But we ain't getting that. But yeah, like people in my high school, they would always be like, "Oh man, Mike, why do you even do it, man, Mike? Oh man," and they would just crack jokes on me left and right, and that's why I think it took me a while to like rebuild. Like I learned so much how to then like how to flow, how to be on the beat, but then I wasn't really emotional. I wasn't as hype with it. I wasn't, even if it was a song that wasn't necessarily where you needed hype, you needed intensity or sadness or something. I was just monotone. So it took me then even a little bit I took it was like a year and a half off of music to focus on music.
Okay.
To literally from 17 to almost 19, I didn't release a single song. I only did features.
Right.
Okay.
And I don't know why. I guess I thought I was on my J. Cole shit or something. I was like, listen, I'll give y'all the features, but
okay. I admire you guys who've done this shit since you were 8, with nobody saying you shouldn't do it or not, or putting a barrier.
Oh no, my mom and all them, they were just like when it came to YouTube, my mom still says it to me to this day. She said, "I wish I listened to you when you were younger." I'm like, thank you, because making money off of YouTube, she never understood that. I was like, listen, I could be a millionaire.
That's the bullshit a lot of these motherfuckers don't understand. If you would have just let us go, because probably me down to his age, we're the ones who actually saw YouTube coming up.
Right.
So if they would have just let us focus on YouTube, all these Mr. Beast and all these motherfuckers that's out here on YouTube going crazy, we would have already been that.
We'd have been with them, yeah.
Yeah, we would have been coming up in it. But now we fucking trying to play catch up and shit. Some bullshit.
Back when you only needed 1,000 plays to monetize. Now, and they just reduced it, but now you still need some crazy ass stats to monetize.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say earlier, I'm a fucking petty ass person. So you already know I don't give a fuck what nobody says. But I just like to be petty. That's why still to this day I say fuck Jay Shep. Because I'm a petty ass nigga. You said some shit that was unnecessary and you took the time out of your day, so I'm gonna let it be known.
Right.
But fuck you. I don't care about your opinion. And it's sad to say, all right, we should, in a way, we should want people to look at us in a specific light. But at the same time, we cannot dwell and make that our main priority.
Right.
How we feel and what we deal with in our life should be our main priority. I don't care. In reality, I don't care if anybody think I'm a good person. I don't care about that. As long as the ones in my circle know my heart and the ones that I deal with on a daily basis know how I am, fuck everybody else. That's all that matters. If you end up seeing it and you want to become part of this and all of that, I'm fine with it. But don't try to make me step back on what I'm doing. Don't try to downplay what I do. Don't try to make it seem like I ain't shit. Fuck you.
Yeah. And
like
I think
you got 2 videos with no fucking. I'm sorry. Back to Jay Shep.
But like, let people cook, because you never know. That day that you posted that negative comment could have been that person's breaking point where they decided if they wanted to continue to do something or not do something. And right, granted, you shouldn't give a shit, but be honest, we're all human beings.
Yeah, everybody want to care.
And we have our feelings, and that could have been the day that a different person might have said, "Damn, maybe I shouldn't fucking do this."
Yeah, like what if I was shallow enough to see that fucking comment and be like, you know what, Rahmonn, I don't want to do this podcast no more, man. I think people think I'm a drunk, like I do, like.
Look, I'm tearing eyed. It's not even real when I'm getting all sad and shit.
And I don't know why you get teary eyed, because good goddamn well, I am not gonna come to you like, yo, bro, these people saying this, I need to not.
Heart rate jumped up three beats per minute. No.
But so, like, it's facts. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody else make me feel some type of way because of what I do. Like, that's why, like, even this, like, this is the most outspoken, the most honest, and the most open I've ever been in my life doing this podcast.
What made you guys decide to do this? That's what I've been wanting to ask. I know, like, he created it, but
him and my wife is how I got into it. I mean, technically, you thought of the entire idea.
We had this. We would have conversations like this when we worked together.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yo, we should do a podcast." And he was like, yeah, that sounds cool. And he's like, "One day when you move up here," because I was still living 45 minutes away.
I'm not going to Dover. Nigga.
I knew that wasn't happening.
I was not.
And I would say, "No, D, I think we could really make something out of it." Blah 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 blah. And then I moved up here, and then I said, "Yo, let's do it." And it took some convincing.
Even when I was leaving the job, he was like, "Yo, bro, I don't care that you leaving. We still gonna do the podcast." And then I left a couple weeks, and like 3 weeks later, he was like, "All right, I got all the shit.
I hooked everything up.
We about to start next week, man."
Yeah,
that's amazing. I love that. I love seeing people come together, right, and just doing shit that they just find creative and just love, and they just do it.
Be pushed though.
Yeah, like but they still do it though, because you obviously had to have some sort of, like, you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So it's like me with the music. Like, there's been so many times where I'm like, do I really wanted to still do this? But then, like, I'll look at the performance and I'm like, nobody doesn't act that hype or acts that genuine if they don't want to do it.
Yeah. Of all the things I've learned to do and got interested in doing, like, I forgot the other day that I was making candles. Like, I forgot that I even did it.
Oh shit,
like,
you did make candles.
Like,
I got a whole candle at my desk, at my gaming desk, motherfucker.
I was like, oh shit. But like that, I get interested in shit when I learn to do it. This is the only thing that I've never fucking turned away from. Like, I've always come back to it.
You always come back to it.
And I keep putting myself in debt for it. Shit.
Nah, but minus the debt. I said that's what's important, because you always
I'm investing. We won't say debt. Investing.
Nah, yeah. But my nigga, like, out of everybody that I've seen that makes music, I've never seen anybody with this. So, you doing pretty good, my nigga. Like,
thank you.
Like you on some real shit. Because I've seen a lot, like, since the age of fucking 12. 9? 9, 10. No, 10. Since like 10, I've seen people making music. I've never seen this much equipment in one room. Dead ass.
That's what I would like.
Like, I've never.
Even though I've seen the picture, like, and like Jordan showed me a picture or whatever, it was like coming in here and
wait, Jordan was in here taking pictures and shit? No, I'm joking.
And then my man looked like,
shout out
shit,
to
I just
Mr. B.
snitched on him.
I'm fucking
that's a guy though.
Yeah.
Facts.
Jordan's gonna bartend my 50th birthday roast.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. It's gotta be weird because I'd love to have him just as a guest, but
yeah.
I think he'd enjoy doing what he enjoys doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the roast
I was supposed to bartend his brother's wedding, but that literally is like one of the days I'm gonna start working.
I'm sorry, I cut you off though. You were saying you don't remember. We do that to each other all the time.
Yeah. Well, I just forget shit.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, was that like, yeah, seeing all of this though, it's like, wow, if I had that set up, like, it would be one, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with it. But it's like, I'm like, it just got me fired up.
And that's one of the things. Like, it's now that you see all this, it's like, all right, I gotta do something now.
Yeah.
Like, but
and
that's real shit.
I'll say what I said to you earlier when we were in here having a conversation before D got here. Like, and you hear people say the whole thing is not the gear, it's the does some gear make things easier? Yes, absolutely. the way you want to look at it is when you reach a limitation on something, right? So I started like everybody else with that Focusrite 2i2 or the 4i4.
That's
the
what
little,
I got. Yep.
Right? I started there and then I hit a limitation. I was finding I had to constantly unplug shit to run other shit in it. Like I like experimenting with shit. And so I needed a bigger interface, and then I went to the 18i20 and I used that until I hit a limitation. And so, and at first it was a thing. It's very tempting to watch somebody else's video when you're trying to learn how to do something. You're like, oh, they got this plugin, this piece of gear, this equipment. I want it. And you get caught up in that, but sometimes you got to realize, let me wait until I hit a limitation and do it. And so I do that for the benefit of myself and for the benefit of being able to provide a great quality product for my clients. I really am grateful for the people who entrust me to help them with their art and their story. And so I have no problem investing to make sure that I can help them deliver their best performance. And that's why I do it.
Man, you're really good at selling yourself. Jesus Christ.
No,
take all my
Yo,
fucking money.
This nigga is an expert salesman, okay?
No,
Don't
but
let
it's
it
really
get-
how I know. But come on, you know that's really how I feel.
that's real
Yeah.
shit. I know that's how
But
you
I
feel.
do make shit sound
But
pretty.
you are a good ass salesman, bro.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm broke as fuck right now, but this man was...
He like, yo, how much the deposit, bro?
We
Like,
got a firm.
It's
Cultivatesound.com.
he said we got a firm. Can you do Klarna too?
I haven't tried
Klarna's another one,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Do all them shits, bro. Fuck that. Nigga, you can't pay right now. You can pay in increments, my guy.
I figured I don't want to have to argue with anybody about payment.
Nah, yeah.
So that's a way for them.
That's
They
smart.
argue with
Klarna and
a
fucking
firm.
A firm is the best things that was ever fucking created.
Mhm.
Because a lot of shit I cannot afford right now. But
Yeah.
if I can pay $20 a month for a little while,
I can see at least a couple of things I can point to that a firm is part of.
That's a fact.
Your
though,
payment
my
is
guy.
due in 3 days. Just a reminder.
Sit payment. You just got the watch notification.
No. I'm just saying
Oh,
that they would give you them emails. No, that I paid a payment recently, and I remember seeing.
I paid a payment.
But
Man, you be pissed after you pay that payment. You be happy but pissed at the same time.
But anyway, and it's great because the more you pay a firm off, the more credit they'll give you to do some other shit. So
Mhm.
they'll give me a crazy amount to go back to Mexico again right now.
Oh shit. You trying not to.
Nah, I'm chilling. Anyway, sir, what's your final thought?
This was fucking amazing. Like, I've been nervous the whole week. I was like, I hope I'm entertaining enough.
Nah, this was a good episode.
I thought you were gonna be quiet the whole time. Like when you first got here and you did, and then you started warming up and you opened up. I was like, all right, it's gonna be cool. So
Thank you.
it's unnerving. It's weird. You're in a different space. You don't know us.
I'm in slippers. If I'm not in solid footwear, I don't feel comfortable because if I gotta get fucking going.
That makes sense.
I feel you. That's why I ain't wear fucking flops for a hot one, motherfucker. I ain't wear
Yeah.
slides or none of that shit. In case I had to go, motherfucker, I need some sneakers on
You
at
won't be
all
running like-
times. Flap, 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 flap. Nah, fuck that. First of all, you better not have ever wore a pair of thong flip flops.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Have you?
No.
Okay.
Because of my condition, I can't really wear. Unless it's got some shit like this in the back, I can't wear it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we went through this whole entire thing. I got cerebral palsy,
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
but I got it mild, so it like doesn't seem like I have it unless like you really look at me. Like I have that middle part of your brain. I don't really have that, so my right hand will do whatever my left hand does if I'm not paying attention.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, mirror movements. So like right now, I'm not. It's doing that on its own.
See, and I smoke entirely too much. I'd be bugging if I.
No, I've known people that done that, but I never thought that might be it. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to expose the person in my, but I have a family member who, for ever since we were children, that might have. Their hands always do the same thing that the other hand does. It's always done that our entire lives.
Yeah, I think it's from technically it's hydrocephalus, but like cerebral palsy is one of the things, but I have like 8 other things that is attached to it.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, like I said, man, this was cool, and I'd definitely love to do it again, and I'd love to work with you with the whole music and all
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk
dope. It
afterward.
was dope as fuck having you, my guy.
Yeah, I appreciate
Fact.
you coming. Now you can just text me directly. You don't have to go through Jordan. Fuck Jordan.
He said,
Respectfully.
Fuck Jordan.
Nah.
We don't mean that, my guy. We
Yeah.
still need you to bartend.
Yeah.
And then
nah,
after
he's
that,
cool.
fuck you. It's like, nah, I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Nah, Jordan's cool. He
Nah,
knows
Jordan cool as shit though.
I I gotta go see Jordan and get some pot stickers. I don't know why I love Friday's pot stickers. Anyway, what's your final thought, sir?
Ooh, I wasn't even thinking about this. My final thought. Be honest with yourself. Be real with other people. Love everybody that's in your circle. Fuck the haters.
That's a lot better than what I said. Damn, I should have said something like that.
He gets me all the time. He'd be like, final thought, and then it's soliloquy, and I'd be like, apples. My final thought is I'm glad you came through. It was good meeting you. It's kind of cool. It's like I'm meeting the whole family. You know what I mean? Like I'm meeting the SBC family.
That is dope. We did, we did,
and kind of, you know, I've seen you on Instagram and stuff, and now just kind of meeting you in person. And it's kind of cool how this thing is even helped us just meet and network with other people, like people that necessarily maybe wouldn't have gotten a chance to sit down and chop it up with if it wasn't for this. So.
And it feels dope being reached out to.
Yeah.
And, like people that's dope as shit. So we feel like we're doing something positive here. We're trying to keep bringing light to where we at and what's around us. Cause I want to say what's around us because my man from Jersey, so he's not from here. But
yeah, I was gonna say something too, but I won't bore the people with that. Guys, listen and watch and listen. Prophet dropped a lot of information, a lot of good conversation, a lot of laughs, just like you fit in well with us. There's a lot of learning and laughing, I always say.
And a lot of cocaine Rahmonn selling.
I can feel like I'm going to get a stack next episode.
You do, definitely.
But listen and watch.
Connect. This nigga. I'm sorry.
Listen and watch. I just literally touched my eye. Listen and watch and listen. I guarantee you missed something important.
Make sure you follow us on everything.
Yeah, Prophet's gonna give me his links and shit so I can put them down here.
Oh yeah, let's put that down first.
Yeah, make sure you text me all your links and shit.
Already for the most part.
Yeah, but anyway, go on.
Make sure you follow us on everything at Warm the Crib across Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On TikTok, we are Warm the Crib Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go to the YouTube Warm the Crib Podcast and follow us, subscribe to us, like.
Hit the notification bell.
Notification button. I ain't even saying that either. Hit that notification bell. And WTC merch. I just made some motherfucking flops with me and my mans on them. We got the left flop with me on it, right flop with you on it. Yep.
All right.
We got some flops and Dreadlock Jesus.
Dreadlock Jesus merch is finally available.
Merch, yep. We out here. Make sure you go pick up some of that merch for us. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for y'all support. Everybody.
Until next week, same bat time, same bat channel. That went over y'all heads because I'm old as shit.
Bat time?
Yeah, the bat back in the 60s.
Oh no.
I still have my hairline. Like,
mine too. It's just back here. That still got a hairline. Not the original one. Actually, technically the original one because I was born bald. Anyway, until next week, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.